Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, dear Utsahins. Thank you for another opportunity. So, as adults, I don't have to teach you anything. It's just my analysis. So, which I am sharing with you all. Thank you once again. So, today we will just think about subtraction. So, subtraction is also learned from infancy. A child, an infant of 3 4 months, definitely can make out the difference between two items are given and one is removed from the baby. Definitely, the child can correlate that she has or he has just one. So the 2 minus 1, 1 minus 0, and 1 minus 1, all these three are very much understood by the child. So the subtraction is nothing great. It is the removal of something that is already present. So right from the childhood days, the child applies subtraction. They may not know the representation, the symbols, the number, all these things. So addition, as I've already told you, addition is one kind of skill the child learns. And same way, from addition, through addition only a child can learn subtraction.
Yeah.
This is my simple analysis. Now, a child, your 10 minus 8 is there, say. So how do we do the 10 minus 8? 10 objects. Immediately we all think take 10 fingers and then remove 8 fingers. So what is there? It is only 2. So 10 minus 8 is 2. But the other way of looking at it, how do we go from 2 to 10? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many fingers we are counting? So that gives an answer. And then how many ways from which from 8 we should go to 10. So what do we get? 9 and 10. Only 2 is the answer. Again, forward counting is manipulated in two different ways. That's why the addition, through addition only the children can learn subtraction, or at least the working rules we can say. Now many people teach subtraction in two different ways. So 8 minus 5 is 3. So from 3, then how many fingers they have to go? Or from 5, how many fingers they have to go to reach 8? So that way we can manipulate it. So it becomes a forward counting. But many people use backward counting too. So how do the backward, how do we work with the backward counting? From 8, so we are going backwards. 7, 6, 5. Therefore, the answer is 3. So that's how the teacher teaches in the school. But however, varieties of, there are lot of ways in which subtraction can be taught. It can be through manipulatives, it can be through abacus, it can be through objects, and so many ways. But as adults, so we can conclude that number sense is to be developed first, like how we used it for addition, the same way the subtraction also, the number sense. As usual, the comfortable numbers and then the benchmark numbers. These are the basic numbers the child has to be taught. So once the child is okay with that, the child will be able to learn subtraction. Now, here again, subtraction also fosters critical thinking. 5 minus 3, obviously 2. What about 4 minus 5? Has anyone thought about this? Have you ever in the school, in the class, if the teacher happens to get such situation, she will say, so that cannot be done because subtraction is not reversible. It is not, it is anti-commutative. So definitely this cannot be applied. So here itself, we get a small insight into the, is 7 minus 3 same as 3 minus 7? So then what happens? There is some inefficiency or inadequacy, we can say, in the number system, wherein when we come across the situations, How do we manipulate it? Now, is it something unrealistic situation I am talking about? Definitely no. It is very realistic. The introduction of negative numbers. Now, as thinkers, as educators, can you answer to my question? Is there any existence of negative numbers? Are there negative numbers? It is there in printed book form or like 1, 2, 3, negative, negative. Is there anything? The negative numbers is purely an imagination. So we perform all the operations with a illusive feeling that there are negative numbers existing. So where do we come across such negative situations for the usage of negative numbers in life? This is obviously the question, no? So children, when we attempt to teach children, they will ask these questions. We can say these are the whole numbers. These are the natural numbers. So to be technically, I'm saying. So you have to count like this. Then the stage will come, the children have to learn about the negative numbers. With practical life. You can quote such examples like, a person goes to shopping, 50 rupees in his pocket. He buys all items worth 70 rupees. So what will he get as the balance? The balance is only 80 rupees. So okay, perfectly done. Now, there are so many items which attracts his attention. So 150 rupees he knows very well that he has got only 150 rupees. But he has got more items which are worth 200. This is quite natural. So how do we make up that? So where is that bridge? The bridge of 15 rupees, 50 rupees. How do we do that? How do we, next time when I go to the shop, definitely I have to give him that extra rupees. No? So how do we denote it? There comes the usage of negative systems. So that is, I say, I attach a symbol as minus 50 and then write a small note in my diary or pocket. Instead of writing I owe 50 rupees to the shopkeeper, I can just make a minus 50 in my small chit and then put it in my pouch. Next time when I go there, that minus 50 will remind that I have to give this amount to him. So very many times we use this negative numbers in this manner. So this is the way negative numbers are born. Then once the number system is born, it has to have a structure. It has to have a representation. It has to have a manipulation. So how do? We invent such numbers. So the subtraction and negative numbers are connected in so many ways. How? Subtraction is nothing but adding the negative of the number that is subtracted. So this is where the connection of addition and subtraction comes into reality. Now, next the children are ready to learn the comparison between addition and subtraction. So last week we studied about addition. Now how do we compare both? So addition is a separate operation. Subtraction is a separate operation, but though there are connections. How? Through addition we can do subtraction. Through subtraction we can do addition. It is vice versa. So the subtraction is what? Putting more and more things. Like a person wants to gain knowledge. More and more books he refers and then he adds to his library. Subtraction is removing from his knowledge source. It's just like having a lot of books, having lot of CDs and audio CDs and VCDs and resources, so many resources. He just shares. But one major difference is this particular knowledge aspect, the more we share, the more we gain. So that is the life connection. And then the removal, subtraction, and then by removing 1111 number, we just go to the origin of the numbers. There is minus infinity, or if we say, and then adding one number, we are able to 10 minus 3, we all know it is 7. Now, here we are using addition. How? We are finding the complement of 10. Complement of 10 with respect to 10 is 0 only. That 0 is added to this 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. And complement of 3 is 7. So like that, we can have the complement for all the numbers 1 to 10. So the complement of 9 is 1, complement of 1 is 9, complement of 2 is 8, complement of 8 is 2, and so on. And then adding the complement to the subtrahend and then finding the complement of the resulting answer, we get the same answer. That is that we get the difference. So this is one such approach. And then the so the complement of 10 of 8 with respect to, then this 2 is added to 2, that gives you 4, and complement of 6 is 4 is 6. Therefore, the answer is 6. Now, why I am bringing it here is our computers and calculators use only this analogy for working out the subtraction sums. In this, we are getting, by pressing one simple button, we are able to get the answers. So the computers will process the microcomputer and then mini computer in the calculators. They perform this kind of operations and they are able to predict the correct answer. So it can be extended to complements of 100, complements of 1000, complements of 999, complements of 99, and so on. Now, let me share with you another example. Now here, complement with respect to 999 is also possible. Here, I have taken a simple example, 873 minus 218. So what I should do? I should find the complement of 873 with respect to 999. So if I do so, I get a number that is on subtraction, I will get 126. Now 126 is added to 218. For probably it is hidden. I don't know how many of you are able to see this. And then you are adding to this number. So after adding, you will get a number which is equal to, from the answer, you just find this and show you for this thing. Yeah, sorry. I think you will be able to see this. So the complement of 873 with respect to 999 is 126. And then this 126 is added to 218, we'll get 344. And then the complement of this is 655. So this is how your subtraction is done by the calculators and also the computers. Now again, subtraction comes in variety of situations. The same sum of subtraction can be considered in 3 different ways. So the simple sum is given to a first standard child. So the sum is like this. Your problem is like this. I had 8 cookies. I ate 5. How many are left out? So the child obviously, what does the operation here? Though it is subtraction, he just removes. He just removes from the whole lot of 8 and then a subtraction is taking place there. Now, if you look at the same problem in this manner, I had 8 chocolate cookies and out of this 5 are sugar cookies. And then how many more chocolate cookies are there than sugar cookies? If you ask this sum to our children, immediately they will do the same operation, 8 minus 5. Now, as educators, is it such an easy job to find out the comparison here? Definitely not so easy for our children who are learning subtraction for the first time. So next is one more type of question. I had 8 cookies with 2 different flavors. 5 are chocolate flavored. Find out how many are vanilla flavored. So again 8 minus 5 is subtracted and then the answer is 3. Now here, if you analyze all the 3 situations, So first situation is from the just removal, subtraction is taking place. And second thing is there is a big hole and then there is a part of it. So from the whole, a part of it is denoted, subtraction is taking place. And the third is the comparison. How much more? How much less? Again, we have to do subtraction. But as teachers, no textbooks for any of the lower classes, they don't grade the subtraction like this at 3 different levels. So immediately the children learn subtraction means variety of word problems will be there. The teachers will work it out on the board, the children will write and all that. But when they are allowed to do it independently, there comes the confusion. So the learning curve has to progress in a uniform speed at the same time with uniform learning experiences. So for a child who is learning the subtraction for the first time, the removal is very easy. So the removal should be taught first. Then later on, the child is able to find out the difference between the whole and the part. Variety of learning experiences can be offered to the children so that they can distinguish between the whole and the part. Then the third stage is finding the comparison. So how much more, how much less. So in order to get this is also not very easily attained. So this not only the child compares the cookies. So two length ribbons are there. So which is longer, which is shorter. How much longer? Again the child has to compare. How much shorter? Again the child has to compare. So this kind of packages have to be offered to the children so that the subtraction is dealt with him very, very beautifully and comfortably. Now, one more example I would like to quote. Suppose we have to subtract 34 minus 567 say. I want all of you to try this. You can take out a piece of paper and then you have to do this subtraction. Now, first step, come on please. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 567. Here, 560 has to be made to a number, easy number that can be easily operated. 567, you please add 3 to it. What do we get? 570. Am I right? Next, with the 570, how much more to go to the next comfortable number? 30. So 570 plus 30 gives us 600. Then again, with 600, what more I have to add so that I will get a nice benchmark number? The benchmark number is 1000 here. So 600 plus 400 equal to 1000, the child easily does. Now with this 1000, how much more is 1234? That gives you the 234 is the extra number. Now can you please add up 3, 30, 400 and then 234. Once again I repeat 3, 30, 400 and 234. To get, what will we get? We will get are we getting 667? That is your answer. That is your answer. So how are we able to, these are all for different critical thinking opportunities that we can create with this simple operation of subtraction. So the education is not enough only if the child knows the procedures. So different ways. He has to develop that. We have to foster the thinking in divergent ways. So how do we do that? This is one simple practical tip which we can try with any child whom we are dealing with. Now, subtraction is adding color to the life. How do we say that? Whenever you make a statement like that, it has to be said authentically. How can we say that? First, you take the kitchen, cooking. So 10 guests Mother has prepared a lot of sambar, coffee, anything. Then after serving to some people, something will be left over. And then next, then laying the table for the dinner. I mean, take cups and saucers for some dinner plates and all that. So how much do we require? And then how much I have kept and how much is less? Again, subtraction we are doing. Buying, selling, and then mobilizing money, and then the right dose of medicine that I have to take. I have to take 300 ml of one particular, the syrup has to be taken, I have taken only 200 ml. So how much more? How much I have taken less? So these questions. And then for job success. So many jobs require mathematical skills. So definitely for that subtraction is needed. And career choices. You want to become a banker, you want to become an accountant. So definitely the balancing and then tallying, again subtraction is required. Parenting. So I want to have the share equally to all my children. So for better parenting, subtraction. Building a family. So I can have two children. So definitely building a family. So like that, I have this much budget. So within that, I have to manage all my family expenditure. Subtraction comes. How much I have to save? This much is my earning. This much is my expenditure. How much more I have to save? Again, subtraction comes. Then career choices. I have talked. Obesity. So the doctor has advised me to reduce 7 kilos. So already I am overweight. So definitely I have to do something. Something I have to do so that my weight reduces. We start walking from the next day onwards. So to manage obesity problems, subtraction is required. And teamwork. So tomorrow for a presentation, I want 10 people, but there are only 6 joined so far, or 13 people have already given the name. How can I delete some people? Based on what I am going to delete? I am going to exclude them. So am I going to say I will give an opportunity next time? So like that, this kind of decisions we have to take. And then you go to a dentist. So the doctor has to remove your decayed teeth. So again, subtraction. Existing 30 teeth are there, and then if the 4 or 5 are going to be removed, so you have to manage with the rest. So the milk teeth has overgrown, so that has to be removed. Again, the subtraction comes. Clutter. The house here, you have piled lot many things. So your mom says, or somebody says at home, elders say, please clear everything. Clear. We don't want to unnecessarily keep this unwanted things.
Yeah.
Immediately you clear it. So there again, this subtraction is needed. And then knowledge. I have given already the examples I have quoted. Brainstorming. So if I ask you, what is the necessary for subtraction? So you will all have so many views. Suppose there are 12 participants, 14 participants are here. So all 14 will have all the views. But I can take only the views which are in support of my decision, correct?
Yeah.
Which are in support of my focus or goal. So other things have to be removed or kept safe for the future use. So again, the subtraction is coming into picture. So then we have to paint. So this particular portion of the room has to be painted with one color. The rest, we use the word the rest. So where comes the rest? Only after subtraction. Driving, decorating. When you are driving, suppose you're going to Bangalore, say, you have to travel 300 kilometers. I reach course. The rest of the kilometers. So how will I go? I have to take little more speed. So again, it is used. So critical thinking, variety of situations can be, created. Pregnancy. So to that, in order to get the when is the due, the very common question we are asked. So 4 months are already over. Within 5 more months, I'm going to get a baby. So this is a very common situation. Balancing, extraction of tooth. So where and all, wherever necessary. So we, even without knowing that we are performing the operation of subtraction, we are doing it. So with that, I would like to give a challenge to you. So this is a small subtraction sum, Again, I am quoting the example of Vedic maths. So Vedic maths is something I have already told about it. It just gives a shortcut. Now this shortcut, what do we say in the class? Borrow. We cannot subtract. Borrow. From here, if you don't have anything, you borrow from others. So that borrowing is not at all allowed. From the childhood, we are teaching the children to borrow if you don't have anything. But instead, the same can be presented in this manner. So here, okay, that is for the one jokes apart. So this is only using the algorithm of complements. So here, definitely we all know, as a whole, this is a bigger number, this is a smaller number, can be subtracted. Considering the digits in various places, this cannot be subtracted. So how do we manage such situation? Again, the complement comes. What is the complement of 6? 4. 4 is added to 4, answer is 8 here. Now, just because we have used the complementary subtraction, so there is a small dot kept in the next column, and then this together addition, 8. So what is the complement of 8? 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then here again, we have done this, one dot is kept here. 8 plus 1, complement. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. Now here, 4, we have used this complementary subtraction, therefore we have to, next place we have to keep a dot. 4 plus 1, 5. And then 7 and 5 can easily be managed, we can say 2. Or even if you want to use complement. So 7 here, 5 here, complement of 7 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. And again the number 2 comes here. So like that we are doing the subtraction. Now, subtraction is very easy for Vedic maths shortcut. Here we are using Ekadikena Purvena. That is one more than the previous. So whenever you come across all zeros, and then the number has to be subtracted. The rule applied here is Ekadikena Purvena rule. For the first place. So first place complement of 10. But for all the other numbers, just like we introduced the complement of 999 for such a big problem, here complement of 2 is 9, 2 is 7, complement of 1 with respect to 9 is 8, and then again 4 with respect to 9, 9 is 5, but the last one becomes 2. So like that we can do. Now I want to give a challenge. Please, can you please subtract this sum using the method that I was discussing with you using Vedic mathematics. Ekadikena Purvena. Here we can just read as it is. I want you to try for a few seconds. You will be able to get your answer here. Ekadikena Purvena. Last but one. So the last but one. Here what will come? Come on. 1 second. 10 seconds I'll give you.
9.
Then we will. Yeah. Ready with the answer? Yes, fast. And then where do we come across such situation? If your house is worth 5 crore and then the person has paid only this much, and definitely this must be the balance that you have to pay in, that he has to pay. Definitely this situation, the number I have created is not something extraordinary. So in our day-to-day transactions, this kind of operations and the calculations may come. So here is the answer. First you write like this, and this is your answer. This is a very simple thing. I'm so happy to share few things that I know something on this. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.